Be a free-for-all for homeless campers in Vancouver. The city just voted to move forward an amendment that would allow camping on public property.
But this has some people worried who live in that community. So our Chris Holmstrom is asking the tough questions tonight.
As you can imagine, there's mixed reaction to this camping ordinance. Some say it's needed because of the homeless issue, while others say it's just a quick fix.
I think it's going to make the problem worse.
Lacey Crick is a new mom, concerned by the fact that people could be camping out in downtown Vancouver.
It's not going to fix the issue of having homeless people finding a place, a shelter over their head.
It's an ongoing problem. Hundreds of homeless people with no place to go, including Robin Pites. Does this help you out, knowing that you could sleep in a public place?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Pites has been on the streets for years and says this ordinance gives him a peace of mind.
I don't have to worry about getting put under arrest, losing my things. I almost had a heart attack a couple of times from the stress and that.
While the ordinance still needs final approval, here's the breakdown. People are allowed to camp on public property from the hours of 9:30 to 6:30 in the morning. But I learned the public parks are still off limits.
The laws that remain on the books, though, are things like disorderly conduct, drinking in public, fighting, or littering, urinating and defecating in public.
Jonathan Young is Vancouver's chief assistant city attorney. He says the ban on public camping has been in effect since 1997, but he recommended changes after a federal case ruled that it was unconstitutional to ban sleeping on public property. He says this prevents the city from being sued. And some people say this is just sweeping it under the rug and there's a bigger homeless issue. What do you have to say about that?
This is an interim step, and it's the quickest step that we could come up with that was calculated to make a finite movement in the right direction.
The City Council will have a public comment meeting next week before they vote on the final amendment. We'll let you know what happens. Reporting from Vancouver, I'm Chris Holmstrom for KOIN 6 News.
Well, whether you live in Vancouver